When we started out, it was me and a graduate student, and now we have a full staff.
I think that the Women's Center is a community for people that are seeking an alternative to dorm life.
The Women's Center has lots to offer. Where to start? We have a violence prevention program here. It's been going for, let me see, about 10 years. Before that, we had a very small violence prevention program out of our old Women's Center. But we were funded in, it's been going for 12 years because we were funded in 2000. And we hired one person and then a second person to do full-time work around sexual violence on this campus. People ask us, oh, is that, is that a kind of a scary thing? Is there a reason why we need people working on the issue of sexual violence? And what I say is it happens everywhere. This is the world. It happens on other campuses, and we're proud that we do something about it. So we offer services, educational services. We do incoming workshops for all incoming. We do workshops for all incoming freshmen around sexual violence, dating violence, stalking, sexual assault, and we're going to be starting in the fall doing peer-to-peer sexual harassment as part of that.
Basically, I supervise the Violence Prevention and Advocacy Services program, so we give all the educational programs about sexual assault, dating violence, and stalking all over campus, to all the URI 101s, in fraternities, to the athletics, to sororities, to student organizations and different classes. And I also work with the victims of those crimes. So I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm more like a crisis counselor, and I help victims through every step of the process.
What I like most about the Women's Center is Gigi, our chef, who cooks us delicious food and delicious dessert every single day, and birthday dessert when it's your birthday.
I really liked the fact that the Women's Center has an in-house kitchen and chef, and I wanted to be able to eat on campus. And I also wanted to live here because I liked the community aspect of the house as opposed to the regular dorms.
It's hard. I think it's hard. I'm probably about 4 years from retirement, and I was involved with the Women's Center when I was working here, back before, when I was pregnant for my son, who's turning 30 in June. We were scraping wallpaper on the old Women's Center. It's a little building that actually just got torn down. It was across the street from Tutel, and it was kind of a grassroots group of women on campus, women from women's studies, and men in the community, who came together and said we need a support place for women, a safe place for women, and a place where women can get the resources they need. And I was there. I actually was going through some old pictures. I saw myself scraping wallpaper when I was pregnant for him, and he's now going to be 30. So it's hard for me to know where I start in my life. As much as I'm into the work-life balance thing, I think sometimes it's hard for me to separate myself. It's going to be hard to leave here because my heart is in it.
It's a great place. It's a place where people can come, feel comfortable, feel supported, feel safe at URI. It's a place where students can gain experiential education, learning outside the classroom, doing internships. It's really a great place, and we've received international recognition speaking in England and speaking all over the country about how to set up successful peer advocacy programs, how to involve men in Women's Center work, how to get athletes and fraternity guys doing violence prevention work. So it's really a great place to cultivate learning.
What I like most about the Women's Center is the fact that all of the girls grow to be really close, so it's like you're just living with all of your best friends.
To To me, the Women's Center means community for women, and it also means a place where people can live together and bond and enjoy themselves while they're living at URI.
Because I think it offers a sense of community that the dorms down the hill really don't offer, because we're smaller and we're more close-knit.
I would recommend that people live here if they like to eat a lot of food. And also, kind of what Alyssa said, if you want to become close-knit with the people that you are living with. And, you know, this is more like a home than a dorm. So if you're looking for that home experience, home away from home, this is where it is.
We're always looking at how to do more. It's, you know, and I think that really kind of trying to focus on what else is needed. We started the lesbian group because there was a need there. Now that's going. We started the Women of Color Network. It's like we're always giving birth to things and then letting them go. The Rose Butler Brown mentor program for women of color or students, women students of color, is now in, you know, that's kind of started here, and now that's, you know, that's living in the leadership program. So, you know, some of the things that are missing, we haven't done a lot with women with disabilities. We haven't done a lot with women graduate students because I've been concentrating really on what women, you know, traditional undergraduate women need. We haven't really done enough for the non-traditional older students. We haven't done enough for women vets. You know, I could go on and on and on, but there are still, you know, my feeling is anywhere where there's a student, a women student, because that's my mission, is falling through the cracks, then we've got to figure out, you know, what it is that they need. I also think that there's another group of people here who are often forgotten, and that's the clerical people, the support staff on campus. They run the university. You go to any department and make friends with the department, you know, whoever is in charge, whoever's the administrative assistant to the dean or the department chair, and you've got your friend, you know, you got it made, because they know everything, and they're the people who aren't getting as much support and recognition. So I think that's another group on campus that I think, because of all the work that they do for students, we need to do more for the support staff. But I could go on, because there's so many things on my wish list, and I only got 4 more years to to be doing that.
My future plans are just to continue doing what we're doing and trying to gain national and international recognition and make the URI Women's Center the best one in the country.